Now, as you're doing this completed listing search and you're starting to determine demand, you're going to run across listings that had a best offer accepted. So these were sold at a fixed price, and then the seller added a best offer option so people could make an offer on it. Well, the traditional eBay listings are not going to show you how much the seller accepted for that item. So I have a best offer hack that's going to allow you to determine how much the seller accepted. So here's what it looks like when you're looking at the completed listing. You'll see the price that the seller originally offered the item at, and then you'll see it crossed off and it'll say best offer accepted. But when you click on that actual listing, you will not find out how much the seller accepted. eBay just does not surface that information, doesn't show you that. What you can do here is grab the item number from this listing. Typically the item number, when you click on the listing, it'll be on the right side of the page below the top section, which has, the photos and has your the seller's information. Just below that it'll have an item number. So grab the item number from there and then go over to watchcount.com, and watchcount is a useful website that shows items that are the most watched on eBay. We're going to use watch count in a little bit different way than they have you use it, and it's a very cool little hack. What you do is you paste the item number right here in their search bar. Now they're asking you for keywords, but we're putting in the item number of that particular best offer item. Then you click show me what's most popular. Click on that. It's going to show you details about that item number. So here's that item, the seller's name, etc., the price they originally put up, and then it says sold for. Now it says price may show here on eBay, and this is a link, and then it says if not, try here, and that's a link. So when I clicked on this link here, it didn't show me how much the item sold for. But when I clicked, hold on, I lost my cursor there. When I clicked here, it did show me how much it sold for. It showed me that it sold for $90. So this $200 item, this person had listed it for $200, they accepted $90. Now this is very helpful when you're determining competition, when you're determining pricing, and when you're determining demand for an item. Because if you see a lot of best offers accepted at a far lower amount, that tells you the demand tends to be lower, right? This hack can help you in many different ways. It can help when researching values and demand, like I just said, but it can also help you make offers to that seller that are likely to be accepted, right? Because you already know how much they accepted before, and now you can make an educated offer based on what they've accepted before. It can also help you when doing competitive research on a seller, determining how many of an item they've sold and for how much. So it's very valuable information to be able to determine how much a seller accepted in best offer, and that's the best offer hack. We're going to look at special searches that you can do, and we're going to talk here about mislisted items. Items where the sellers are either clueless about how to list an item, or they don't use proper title etiquette, in other words, creating their titles the right way, and therefore it's difficult for most people on eBay to find their items. If you learn some of these tricks and some of these hacks about how you can find these items that nobody else can find, you can pick up bargains like crazy. Many amateur sellers are careless when listing their items. Some of the common mistakes they make is not using the main keyword of what the item is in the title, or not using secondary keywords in the titles, not using all 80 characters available in titles. I just saw a couple of examples where somebody listed some collectible knives, pocket knives, and their entire title was knife. That was it. That was their entire title. They have 80 characters to work with, and all they put up was knife. And so you can imagine the kind of deals you can get by just searching that keyword by itself and finding those people who are mislisting their items. Another common mistake is misspelling the main keywords in the titles and not giving enough details in their listings. And we're going to look at a lot of these and a lot of different ways that you can profit from mislisted items.